All right, I think we should be recording. So what is going on now, my future millionaires? See, just because you don't think that you're a millionaire yet, doesn't mean that, hey, Rosalind, see, you just logged on. So just because you're not a millionaire yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's all about how we see ourselves, right? So it took me a little minute to get started because I've been retired for like a couple of years now. So I kind of trying to get used to this time thing. And plus, too, I had to get this haircut. See that? I had to get fresh for the call, right? And for our event that's going on tomorrow. So as you know, the topic for all this month is going to be generational wealth. So as you see all around us, like people are passing away, like whether it's celebrities or loved ones, a lot of people are passing away. And it got me to thinking, like if I, was, God forbid, something happened to me today, what is it that I will be leaving behind? Besides, some people leave behind debt, some people have life insurance, but life insurance really doesn't pay for everything, right? So it's time that we started thinking, outside the box and start really thinking about not just ourselves, but about people, sorry about that, but about people and our future generations. So it's time to start thinking about that generational wealth. So how exactly can we do that, right? So a lot of times we work these jobs for like 40 years. And then it takes maybe, let's say, a year or two to see that 50-cent raise, that dollar raise. But we work on these jobs for 40 years plus. And then once it ends, that's it. You get your 401k. That's it. And what do you have to leave behind for your family? Nothing. But what if while you was going through those 40 years working your job, there's nothing wrong with working a job, nothing at all. That'll fund your business, right? So what if while you're going through working this job or whatever, on the side, in your part-time, you were able to actually create some generational wealth, able to learn a skill set that not only that you can learn, but as well that your children, your nieces, your nephew, all those kind of people can learn, your significant others, all those can learn, right? So what I'm talking about here is Forex. I know a lot of you, if you follow me online, you know that I'm doing Forex. But some people don't exactly know what Forex is. And what is Forex? To put it simple, I know a lot of you know what the stock market is, right? You hear about, when the stocks are up, when the president says something, the companies go down, or just different type of stuff, right? It's similar, but it's better. So with stocks, you're buying shares of a particular company, right? In a company. With Forex, you're buying shares of a country's currency. So say, for instance, you do this anyway. For those of you that have been overseas or been in different countries, we go somewhere else, and it's like it's another country, and we have to exchange our U.S. dollars for whatever that country's rate of their dollar is, right? It's the same thing. Only thing, we're doing it online, because everything is online now. Whether or not you're ready to get with the times or not, everything is online. So versus stocks, where it goes on for, was it 8 a.m., so is it 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. when it closes, right? Because it's mainly within the U.S. type stuff. With Forex, we're able to trade 24/7. So from Sunday, 6 p.m., all the way to Friday at 4 p.m., we're able to trade all night long. So for those of you who are like, you know what, I don't think I have time to learn Forex, that's crazy. Because you get off work at some particular time. You're not working 24 hours a day. So you're getting off work at some particular time. So whether or not you get off work at, say, 7 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever that time is, you can still log on and get started creating that generational wealth by learning Forex. And it's such a powerful skill because you don't have to be smart to learn it. That's why I love it, because you don't have to be smart to learn it. Because, I went to college and all that kind of stuff, but that has nothing to do with me learning Forex. So anyone can learn Forex. That's why I love it. And a mentor of mine mentioned the other day, she was like, we were one of the first people, the first commodities that were traded in the market, right? It was us. We were one of the first ones exchanged in this market, right? So why not take advantage and reverse that, right? Since we were the first ones, our ancestors or whatever, right, were traded on the market. So how about we take the system that was created against us and start to get our reparations, right? How about we start to make money in a system that really wasn't designed for us? And that's what I love about Forex, because a lot of just normal people are making money. People that look like me, people that look like you, all kind of personalities, all type of different backgrounds can make money with Forex, and it's so, so powerful. So now, I know you're wondering, okay, well, how do I learn? The same way you learn anything. Like a lot of us, we're already used to paying for college, right? So if I was to say, hey, you know what? I think I want to get a marketing degree. You automatically recommend me to whatever college that you think would be best for me, right? The same thing here. So when it comes to learning Forex, we have an academy. Let's see if I can share my screen here. So you got to work. I'm doing it from a phone I don't normally do it from. Let's see. Share. I want to share my screen. Boom, boom, boom. Start now. Video. So hopefully you can see my screen, right? So with everything that we have, it's an app. It's app for everything. So say for instance, I got off work or it was during lunchtime, and I wanted to log on and learn something about creating that generational wealth. I would simply just log on here, right? This is your academy. So I log into my academy. I'm like, you know what? I need to get started. You see, that's me. I love my archery. And I'll come over here to academies because you need to start from the basics. So whether or not you know anything about Forex or not, that's what we're here for. So we will scroll up here because we got a ton of different languages you can learn it in. But we're going to go to English because I speak English. So we just go down here. You see here, just like in college, your 100 level, 200, all the way to 400 level classes, right? Let's go back. And what I would do here is simply, it's going to act up right now. Let's see, click on English. So what I want to show you is what the classes look like. There we go. So you see here, the first class is what is Forex, right? And it tells you different things, history of Forex, just all the basics for you to get a basic understanding of how to trade Forex. Now, as you're learning here, right, because you're like, man, okay, I understand that, but we're talking about generational wealth. How do I create that money while I'm still alive instead of just going through learning? That is where we're at, right? So as you're learning, you can also earn as well. So I don't know if you were like me. So back in school, well, still now, if it's something I don't know and I know a person that's way smart in it or whatever, smarter or whatever, however you say the word, I will copy from them, go to them for advice and just copy off of them. So say, for instance, you're in school, you're like, man, I don't know the answers yet. You're going to go find the person that is already doing it, right? And that you know for a fact, they're going to at least get you a B. If no minimum a B, but at least an A, right? So what we have here, go up here to strategies, is different places that we have a lot of different everything. So a lot of people are interested in gold as well. So I like to use levels because what it is, I want you to learn how to actually trade, right? But when you're starting off, we start off with the harmonic scanner. And harmonic scanner, what it does is, there we go, see if it'll log on for us. And what it does, it's your cheat code. It's your answer key for everything. So simply, you're like, okay, I'm learning. So as you're going through learning, we show you how to set up your MT4, which is your money app, right? We'll show you all the good stuff, how to set up your broker. And while you're learning, all you got to do is copy and paste this stuff. Like over here, it's going to show a little weird because I'm on a call. But over here, it says TP1, TP2, TP3. TP stands for take profit. So it also tells you when to get in and when to get out. So for instance, you're up here where it says entry. You're probably going to barely see it, but just work with me here. So you're up here where it says entry, right? That's telling you when to enter the trade, when to start making you some money, right? And it tells you when to get out and start making your money. And also, too, very, very important, you're not going to be able to see it on the screen right now, but we have a thing called stop loss. And simply what stop loss is, it tells you when to get out. So if the trade was to go wrong, say for instance we're on now, we're trading and everything, and some kind of news comes out and the trade goes totally just wrong in the opposite direction that you want it to go to, right? That's what that stop loss is for. So if you put in $10, like I don't want to lose any more than $2, no problem. That's the most that you will lose. So you hear a lot of people out here saying they're blowing accounts. I mean, you're not learning the right way. So when you learn how to create this generational wealth, create this skill set that you're going to pass along to your family, your friends, and everyone, right? Trying to get back to the screen here. Stop sharing. Let's make sure. There we go. So when you learn this skill set, this is a nice day outside. So I had to pull over so I can actually focus and give you guys the call. But it is hot. If you're in Georgia, it is a beautiful day today. Make sure you get outside. So I'm not gonna stay on this call very long because I'm ready to get outside. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. I just had to let you know that. So you see me start sweating. It's a little hot in the car, and I don't want to turn the air on because I don't want it to, interfere. So you can hear this beautiful voice. But it's just powerful when you start to learn a skill set. So we talk about generational wealth. This is a skill set you can pass down to everybody. My nephew is 6 years old, and he sees me online pretty much at evening time. That's when I like to do my trading. And he sees me online. He's looking at the patterns. So one of the guys that I follow is Orrin Wright. And he talks about the head and shoulder patterns, right? So my nephew, 6 years old, I'm getting this in his subconscious, right? He automatically starts drawing out what he sees on my screen. So at 6 years old, he's already learned the fundamentals of patterns when it comes to trading Forex at 6. So if anything was happening to me today, I know for a fact that I got some other people that I trained as well, that they can carry on the legacy and keep teaching other people as well. But that's what it's all about. You want to leave something behind that can just keep going forever and ever and ever, because things are just going to keep rising, right? You got these residual bills. It's time for us to create a separate set of income, not just be working just to pay the bills, but you're working, you're putting money aside as well, and they can invest that into you. That's what it's all about, investing into you and your family. And it's time to start creating that generational wealth. Yes. So if you have any questions, also tomorrow, Tuesday here in Georgia and Atlanta in the Buckhead area, we're going to have a couple of mentors that are going to be doing a call, doing a live session as well. So just like how you're listening to me, some people are more visual. So tomorrow in Buckhead area at 7 p.m., you just have to text me or email me, however you got the link to this video, and I will give you the details. But what we're going to be doing is going over things in more detail, more in depth. And at the end, we always do live trading. So you can see for yourself how much of a family oriented that we are and the different backgrounds that we all come from. And you also get to, if you want to be like, okay, you know what, I want to make 6 figures, right? You get to shake hands or just, that's what I love about this. So, like I said, we all come from different personalities, different backgrounds. One of our 6-figure earners is going to be there tomorrow night. So feel free to pick his brain. Cool dude. Feel free to pick his brain because he looks just like me and you. That's what I love about this, because it doesn't matter what you look like or where you come from, you can still earn the money that you deserve. So that is all for now because it's getting a little hot. So I will do another call this evening, which would be in the house where it's nice and cool. And so log on there. This is also being recorded, so I'm going to drop the recording as well. Like I say, if you have any questions, let me know. If you're in the Atlanta area, make sure you join us tomorrow, Tuesday, 7 p.m. It's going to be in the Buckhead area. Thank you, Kendra. It's going to be in the Buckhead area, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of you. And have any questions, just let me know. Have an awesome, wonderful, and just prosperous day.